Rain drums against glass the moment Noah drops to one knee. Someone gasps. A chair scrapes. My grip tightens around a glass of water I never planned to drink. My chest feels hollow, like something has already left me. Noah laughs, nervous and bright. Iris. You know I am terrible with speeches. A few people chuckle. Candles flicker. The city glows below us, blurred by rain and breath and heat. Iris stands frozen. She is in a dark green dress that fits her like a secret. Her hands are folded too tightly in front of her. When she looks down at Noah, her smile does not reach her eyes. I tell myself not to look at her. I fail. Her gaze lifts. It finds me across the table. The noise fades. Plates, music, voices all fall away. Her eyes widen. Fear. Regret. Something sharp and urgent. Noah opens the ring box. The diamond catches the candlelight. People lean forward. Phones come out. Iris Hale, Noah says. You walked into my life and made it better. You are my best decision. Will you marry me? Applause starts too early. Someone says say yes. I cannot breathe. Iris takes a step forward, then stops. Her lips part. She swallows. I hear my own pulse in my ears. Noah looks up at her, smiling. Hey, you okay? She nods, but her eyes never leave mine. I shake my head without meaning to. It is small. Desperate. Her fingers tremble as she reaches out. Not toward the ring. Toward me. No one notices. They are all watching Noah. Iris leans slightly, just enough that her voice carries only to where I stand. This is not how it was supposed to happen. The words hit me harder than the rain. I whisper back without sound. Iris, you do not have to. She inhales sharply. Her hand drops to her side. Noah's smile falters. Iris. The crowd quiets. The rain grows louder. She says. Her voice shakes. I need a second. A second feels like a year. Noah stands, still holding the ring. He laughs again, softer now. Sure. Take all the time you need. He reaches for her hand. She lets him touch her, but her fingers stay stiff, uncurled. She looks at me again. Memory crashes in. Late nights. Shared glances. The way she always waited for me to speak first. The way I never did. My mouth opens. Nothing comes out. Noah follows her gaze. His eyes land on me. Confusion flickers there. Do you need some air? He asks her. She nods. Yes. They do not move. The silence stretches until it hurts. I feel every eye turning, even if I cannot see them. I feel like the floor is tilting. Iris lifts her hand again. Slowly. Deliberately. The ring is right there. Inches away. Her fingers hover above it. She does not look at Noah. She looks at me. And I know, with terrifying clarity, that whatever she does next will ruin something forever. She said yes. The words hit me before the applause does. Someone claps near my ear. Someone laughs. Noah pulls Iris into his arms. Cameras flash. I stay still, like if I move, something inside me will spill out where everyone can see it. Noah leans toward me, breathless. Did you see her face? She was shocked. I nod. Yeah. Shocked. He grins. I knew she would be. I force a smile. You always do. The noise swells again. I step back. My chest burns. Later feels like another life. The rain has soaked the parking lot, turning the asphalt black and glossy. I stand under a flickering light, keys cold in my hand. I hear heels. I was looking for you. I turn. Iris stands a few feet away, hair damp, mascara untouched. She looks smaller out here. More real. You should be inside, I say. I needed air. She hugs herself. You disappeared. I did not want to ruin anything. Her mouth tightens. You would not. I laugh once. It sounds wrong. Congratulations. She does not say thank you. Instead she steps closer. The rain taps softly on the cars around us. Do you remember the first time we met? She asks. At the co-working space, I say. You spilled coffee on my notebook. You told me it was fine, she says. It was not. It mattered to you. You apologized, I say. Twice. She looks at my hands. You always do that. Pretend things do not matter. I shrug. Someone has to. She reaches out before I can stop her. Her fingers brush my wrist. The contact is light, accidental to anyone watching. It feels loud to me. I asked Noah about you, she says quietly. My breath catches. About me. All the time, she says. Your favorite food. Your worst habit. Why you never talk about your family. I pull my hand back. You should not have. I wanted to know who I was standing next to, she says. Not just who was in front of me. Rain slides down her cheek like a tear she refuses to shed. Iris, I say. You chose him. Her voice drops. I chose what I thought was safe. That is the same thing, I say. She shakes her head. It is not. Silence stretches. A car alarm chirps in the distance. You were never supposed to be the one left behind, she says. My heart stutters. What does that mean? Her eyes lift to mine. They shine with something I have never seen before. Fear. Resolve. Guilt. I thought if I waited, she says. If I stayed quiet. You would eventually. Eventually what? I ask. She opens her mouth. Noah, a voice calls. We both turn. Noah stands at the exit, jacket over his shoulder, smile easy and unaware. There you are. I was wondering where my fiancé went. Fiancé. Iris steps back. Her hand falls to her side. She looks at me one last time. We will talk, she says. Noah walks over, wraps an arm around her. Everything okay? Yes, she says. Just needed air. He looks at me. You good, man? I meet his eyes. Yeah. He laughs. Big night, here. They walk away together. I stay where I am, rain soaking through my shoes, replaying her words until one thought refuses to let go. If I was not supposed to be left behind, then what role did I play before she ever said yes? I should not be here. I say it as soon as the door behind me clicks shut. Iris stands by the railing outside her apartment, city lights glowing behind her. Her dress is dark, fitted, simple. Her hands tremble as she folds them together. You came anyway, she says. I could not sleep. Neither could I. The street below hums. A bus sighs at the corner. Somewhere, a couple laughs. It all feels far away. I lean against the cold metal railing. If this is about the wedding, you should talk to Noah. Her jaw tightens. This is not about the wedding. I look at her. Really look at her. Her eyes are red, not from crying, but from holding it back. Then say it, I say. Please. She takes a step closer. I smell her perfume, faint and familiar. My chest tightens. There was never nothing between us, she says. That is the part you refuse to see. I was your friend, I say. You were dating my best friend. That came later, she says. Before him, there was you. I swallow. I do not remember that. She lets out a sharp breath. Because you never let yourself. She meets my eyes. I waited. I asked questions that were never about Noah. I stayed late when I did not have to. I watched you choose silence every time. I shake my head. I did not know. You did, she says softly. You just decided it was safer not to. The words land heavy. So you fell for me, I say. And you never said anything. She nods. Because I thought you would never choose me. My voice drops. And Noah. She looks away. He was certain. He was loud about it. He made promises out loud. I laugh once. It sounds broken. So I taught him how to be that guy. Her eyes flick back to mine. What? I helped him rehearse speeches, I say. I told him what kind of flowers you liked. I told him how to make you feel seen. Her face crumples. I did not know. I know, I say. That is the worst part. Silence presses in. Why did you say yes? I ask. She hesitates. Iris. Because he does not know who I really am, she says. My skin prickles. What does that mean? She steps closer again. Her voice lowers. There are parts of my life Noah has never touched. Questions he never asked. And I did, I say. She nods. You always did. My heart pounds. What are you hiding? She opens her mouth, then freezes. Footsteps echo from the stairwell behind us. Iris, a woman's voice says. Sharp. Protective. Why are you outside? I turn as a tall woman steps into the light. Dark coat. Watchful eyes. This is Mara, Iris says quickly. My cousin. Mara looks at me. It is late. I was leaving, I say. Iris's fingers brush mine as I step back. Quick. Desperate. We are not done, she whispers. Mara watches us both. Iris. I walk toward the stairs, heart racing. Behind me, Iris says quietly, some truths destroy more than they save. I stop. Because I know she is not talking about herself alone. No. I cannot talk right now. Noah turns away as I step into the office. His voice drops. His smile is gone. Yes. I said I will handle it. He notices me and ends the call. Too fast. Everything okay? I ask. Always, he says. Just work. He grabs his jacket. A black briefcase comes with it. I have never seen that one before. You traveling again? I ask. Overnight, he says. Deal in Boston. You were in Boston last week. He pauses. Just a second too long. Things move fast. He leaves before I can answer. That night, Iris sits across from me at dinner. The restaurant is warm. Too quiet. Her hands stay in her lap. Noah talks. Loud. Confident. Too confident. Our new partner is taking over operations, he says. Once the paper's clear. Iris stiffens. Which partner? She asks. Noah smiles. Westbrook Solutions. Her glass slips. I catch it before it shatters. I am sorry, she says quickly. Noah laughs. Nerves. Wedding stress. I look at her. Her face has drained of color. You own Westbrook, I say to Noah. Since when? He waves it off. Minor stake. Nothing you would know about. I know enough to know he is lying. Later, outside, Iris grips my sleeve. Her fingers are ice cold. He does not own that company, she whispers. I know, I say. Her breath shakes. Then why did he say it? I do not know. She looks toward the street like she expects someone to be listening. He is building something, she says. On top of something broken. You are scaring me, I say. She finally looks at me. Her eyes are wide. Wet. Controlled only by force. If he marries me, she says, everything will collapse. I swallow. What does that mean? It means people will get hurt, she says. People he thinks he buried. Then do not marry him, I say. Her voice cracks. It is not that simple. The days blur. Noah takes more calls. Locks his screen. Keeps the briefcase close. I see emails flash by with names that do not match the sender. Iris stops texting. When she does reply, it is short. Careful. Then she shows up at my door after midnight. You cannot let this happen, she says the second I open it. She steps inside. Paces. Her fear fills the room. You need to stop the wedding, she says. Iris, I say. Tell me why. She presses her hands together. I cannot. Not yet. You are asking me to destroy my best friend, I say. Blind. She steps close. Her voice drops. I am asking you to save him. And yourself. From what? I ask. She hesitates. Footsteps pass outside. A car door slams. Her eyes dart to the window. Promise me, she says. Promise you will not let him marry me. I need the truth, I say. She shakes her head. The truth comes with consequences. She reaches for my hand. Holds it tight. He is closer to the edge than he knows, she says. Then she pulls away and leaves me standing there with one question pounding through my chest. What kind of man had my best friend become, and how much time did we have before he dragged us all down with him? The lights flicker as soon as I step inside Noah's office. Thunder rolls outside. Rain lashes the windows like it is trying to get in. I shut the door behind me. My heart is already racing. Just look, I tell myself. Then leave. The room smells like leather and coffee. Familiar. Wrong tonight. I move to his desk. The top drawer is locked. I try the second one. It slides open. A flash drive sits inside. Black. Unmarked. Please, I whisper, not sure to who. I plug it into his computer. The screen wakes. A password prompt blinks. I type what I know. His birthday. His old dog's name. Nothing. I breathe out. Try again. My name. The screen unlocks. I flinch like I have been hit. Folders fill the screen. Contracts. Transfers. Accounts I do not recognize. Then I see it. Iris/H. My fingers hover over the mouse. Do not, I say. Do not. I click. Documents open fast. Too fast. Scanned IDs. Emails. Signatures that look right until you stare too long. I scroll. Stolen, I whisper. Credentials rerouted. Deals signed under borrowed authority. A ladder built from other people's names. My stomach turns. Then I see her. A copy of Iris's passport. A different last name. Redacted lines. Notes in Noah's handwriting. Asset. Leverage. Marriage timeline. No, I say. No. The rain slams harder. The lights flicker again. I scroll further. A message thread. If marriage proceeds, exposure risk eliminated. My chest tightens. What did you do? The office door clicks. I spin around. Noah stands there, hand still on the handle. His face is calm. Too calm. He looks at the screen. Then at me. So, he says. This is where you ended up. I pull the flash drive out. Explain this. He steps inside and shuts the door. The lock turns. You broke into my office, he says. During a storm. That feels dramatic, even for you. You used her, I say. You built everything on lies. His jaw tightens. Careful. Iris is not who you told me she was, I say. And you knew. He laughs quietly. Everyone is something before they are useful. My hands shake. She is a person. So are we, he says. And people make deals. You were my best friend, I say. He looks at me then. Really looks. Something cold settles in his eyes. And you chose now to grow a conscience. You are destroying her, I say. He steps closer. I am protecting what I built. With her life, I say. He tilts his head. Is that what she told you? My throat tightens. You know she came to me. His smile fades. Did she? Silence fills the room. The storm roars. You suspect her, I say. He does not answer. You suspect both of us, I say. He moves closer until I can smell his cologne. Familiar. Suffocating. Tell me, he says softly. How long have you been choosing her over me? I stare at him, realizing the truth too late. He is not surprised I am here. He was waiting. I know you went to his office. Iris says it the moment I open my door. She steps inside without waiting. Her coat is damp. Her eyes are bright with fear and relief tangled together. You should not have done that, she says. I needed the truth, I say. And I found it. She closes her eyes. Then you know. I know your name is not Hale, I say. I know he wrote plans around your life like you were a contract. Her shoulders drop. Say it. Hartley, I say. Your real name is Hartley. She exhales like the word weighs 100 pounds. Yes. I lean against the wall. Why? She looks around my apartment like she is grounding herself. Because years ago, Noah took something that did not belong to him. From your family, I say. From my father, she says. Evan Hartley. The name lands heavy. The Hartley Group. She nods. He gutted it quietly. Used proxies. Used lies. By the time my father realized, it was gone. You got close to Noah to get it back, I say. Yes, she says. I told myself it was strategy. Control. Justice. And the engagement, I say. That was part of it. Her voice cracks. Yes. Silence swells. Then where do I fit, I ask. She looks at me like the answer hurts her more than me. You were never supposed to. I laugh, bitter. That tracks. She steps closer. I did not plan you. Say that again, I say. I fell for you first, she says. Before I let myself need anything from him. My chest tightens. You used me. I protected you, she says. From the mess I was walking into. You let him propose, I say. Her eyes fill. Because backing out too early would have exposed everything. And now, I say. Now you cannot go through with it. She shakes her head. I cannot marry him. Because of me, I say. Because loving you makes this impossible, she says. We stand inches apart. I can feel her breath. She reaches up, then stops herself. Do not, she whispers. I lift my hand anyway. My forehead rests against hers. The world narrows to breath and heat and restraint. If I choose you, I say, what happens? Everything burns, she says. Noah. My father. You. I am already burning, I say. She pulls back. Her hands drop. Resolve replaces longing. My father taught me one thing, she says. Power never forgives hesitation. You are choosing the mission, I say. I am choosing survival, she says. She steps toward the door. Iris, I say. She pauses. If you knew what comes next, you would run. Then tell me, I say. She looks over her shoulder. If Noah realizes I love you, he will stop pretending. The door closes. And I understand that whatever game she started, I am already in its line of fire. Who sent you that? Noah's voice snaps across the table. I slide my phone face down. Work. His eyes linger. Too long. You have been distracted lately. I could say the same, I reply. The rehearsal dinner hums around us. Silverware clinks. Laughter rises and falls. Iris sits 2 seats away from Noah, hands folded, posture perfect. She does not look at me. Noah reaches for her wrist. You are quiet. I am tired, she says. From what? He asks. She does not answer. He squeezes her wrist a little tighter. I see it. She flinches. Let go, I say. Noah smiles at me. Relax. She is fine. Iris finally looks up. Her eyes meet mine for half a second. Fear flashes. A server sets a plate in front of me. Under it, folded once, is a small piece of paper. My pulse spikes. I open it under the table. If I disappear tomorrow, trust nothing Noah says. I look up fast. Iris is already looking away. I excuse myself and step outside. Cold air hits my face. My phone buzzes. Unknown number. Stay away from the wedding. Another message follows. You are not part of this anymore. I type back. Who is this? No response. I go back inside. Noah is standing now, glass raised. To new beginnings. Applause erupts. Iris does not lift her glass. Later, the parking lot is empty. The building across the street glows with office lights that should be off. I cross the road. Rain hangs in the air, heavy and waiting. Through the window, I see Noah. He stands over a metal bin. Papers curl as fire eats them. His face is calm. Focused. I push the door open. What are you doing? He does not turn. Cleaning up. You are burning evidence, I say. He finally looks at me. You always did jump to conclusions. What happens to Iris if this goes wrong? I ask. His eyes narrow. You are very concerned about my fiancée. She is scared, I say. You are scaring her. He steps closer to the fire. A document blackens. A name disappears. Fear keeps people loyal, he says. I clench my fists. You are not the man I knew. He chuckles. People evolve. You are isolating her, I say. Watching her. Controlling her. She belongs to the future I built, he says. That requires discipline. And me? I ask. Where do I fit in that future? He tilts his head. Friendships are temporary. The word lands hard. I have protected you for years, I say. I taught you how to be who you are. And now you are in the way, he says, soft and certain. The fire pops. Sparks jump. If Iris disappears, I say, I will burn everything you missed. He smiles without warmth. Careful. I step back into the night, heart pounding. My phone buzzes again. Unknown number. She is not safe tonight. I look up at the building where Iris is supposed to be sleeping. And I realize the countdown is not to a wedding. It is to whatever Noah plans to do before morning. Speak now. The officiant's voice echoes through the hall. Iris stands at the altar in white. Her hands shake. Noah squeezes them, smiling too wide. My heart slams against my ribs. If anyone has reason, the officiant continues. I do. Iris's voice cuts clean through the room. Gasps ripple. Chairs scrape. Noah laughs once. Babe, what are you doing? She turns to him. Calm. Steady. Telling the truth. She faces the guests. Cameras lift. Phones glow. My name is not Iris Hale, she says. It is Iris Hartley. A murmur swells. Noah stiffens. Stop. My father is Evan Hartley, she continues. Founder of the Hartley Group. Noah's smile cracks. This is not funny. He trusted Noah Pierce, she says. And Noah stole everything. Noah lunges for her arm. She steps back. Do not touch me, she says. A screen behind the altar lights up. Documents flash. Account transfers. Forged signatures. Dates. Names. Noah spins toward the screen. This is fake. I feel every eye turn to me. My chest burns. Iris's voice stays steady. The evidence is live. Sent to authorities. Copied. Protected. Noah shakes his head. You planned this. Yes, she says. I plan to expose you. He laughs, wild now. You used me. She nods. And you used my family. Security moves closer. Noah points at me. He helped you. I do not speak. Iris looks at me then. Not with fear. With honesty. There is one more truth, she says. The room stills. I did not fall for Noah, she says. I fell for him. Her finger points at me. A collective inhale fills the hall. He was the one I loved, she says. Before this began. During it. Through every lie. My legs feel weak. I used that love to stay strong, she says. To finish this. Noah stares at me like he does not recognize my face. You, he whispers. All this time. I meet his eyes. I try to stop it. He laughs again. Then shouts. You betrayed me. Security steps in. He fights them. This is not over, he yells. You think you won. Iris does not flinch. I am done running. They pull Noah away. His gaze locks on mine. Hurt. Rage. Loss. Then he is gone. The hall erupts. Voices crash together. Cameras surge. Iris turns to me. Tears finally spill. I am sorry, she says. For the pain. I step closer. You told the truth. She nods. And it cost me everything. She brushes her fingers against mine. Brief. Electric. Then she steps back. As authorities move in and the crowd fractures, I understand something that breaks my heart open. The woman I love chose justice over us. And the man I called my brother walked out in handcuffs, looking at me like I was already dead. The city sounds different after everything breaks. No sirens. No crowds. Just rain and distant traffic. Iris walks beside me, coat pulled tight, hair damp against her cheeks. Every step feels borrowed. Noah's lawyer called, she says. They moved him this morning. I nod. I figured. He did not ask about me, she adds. That sounds like him. We stop at a crosswalk. The light stays red. I am leaving tonight, she says. My chest tightens. Where? Anywhere that does not know my name, she says. Anywhere quiet. You deserve quiet, I say. She looks at me. Do I? The light changes. We do not move. Do you hate me? She asks. I laugh softly. I tried. It did not stick. She swallows. Can you forgive me? For using me, I ask. For not choosing you, she says. I take a breath. The rain beads on my lashes. I would choose you, I say. Even knowing how this ends. Her eyes shine. That is what scares me. We start walking again. Our shoulders brush. Neither of us pulls away. I loved you before any of this, she says. That part was real. I know, I say. That is why it hurts. She stops under a streetlight. Turns to face me. If I stay, she says, you lose everything. Your past. Your future. Your peace. If you go, I say, I lose you. She reaches up, fingers trembling, and cups my cheek. Her touch is warm. Familiar. Devastating. You were my safe place, she says. In the middle of a war I never asked you to fight. I would have fought anyway, I say. She leans in and kisses my cheek. Soft. Lingering. Her lips stay there a second too long. Love does not always mean staying, she whispers. I close my eyes. Sometimes it should. She pulls back before I can say more. Steps away. I will think of you, she says. In every quiet place. I will think of you, I say. Every time it rains. She smiles. It breaks me. A cab pulls up at the corner. She opens the door, then looks back one last time. Thank you, she says. For seeing me. The door closes. The cab drives off. I stand there as the rain soaks through my coat, watching red lights disappear into the dark. Everything is over. And nothing feels finished. The envelope is thick. Cream-colored. My name handwritten in the slanted script I know anywhere. I rip it open at my desk. Rain taps softly against the window behind me. Iris, I whisper. Inside, a letter folded neatly. No flourish. No apology. Just truth. I read it aloud to myself. She did not disappear. She rebuilt. Left the city. Left the chaos. Created a life untouchable by Noah, untouchable by anyone who tried to control her. And then she writes something that makes my chest seize. The choice is yours. I cannot step back into a world that might destroy you both. But if you choose me, come find me. I drop the letter. My hands shake. My heart races. The airport smells like coffee and leather, announcements echoing overhead. I stand at the gate. People move past, unaware of the storm inside me. I think about every step we took together. Every glance. Every secret she trusted me with. Every time I wanted to speak and did not. A flight to nowhere. Or a flight to her. I close my eyes. I feel her hand in mine, just for a second. The warmth, the electricity, the way she leaned against me like she belonged there. I imagine her waiting for me to make the choice she already trusted me to make. What am I doing? I murmur. A child laughs nearby. A suitcase rolls past my feet. The airport moves around me, fast and indifferent. I check my phone. Her note again. The words burn, the choice is yours. I look up at the departures board. Flights to cities I have never been. Flights to cities she might be. I take a step forward. Then another. My heart pounds. The world narrows. I reach for the nearest flight, but hesitate. My mind flashes to the pain, the betrayal, the cost. Everything we survived. Everything we lost. Could love survive again? Could it survive me choosing her now? The intercom calls a boarding group. I take a deep breath. Rain outside turns to snow against the glass. I imagine her face. A half smile, that defiant spark I loved. Waiting. Trusting me. The gate doors slide open. I take one step. I take another. And I know the choice I make will define the rest of us. The screen above flashes my flight's destination. My pulse echoes in my ears. Love survived the wreckage. But at a cost. I inhale. And step forward.